Let's start then with the toughest one, Leicester versus Atletico Madrid, obviously ending 1-0 to Atletico Madrid. Leicester still not in a bad shape there to be headed into their home match there on their second leg. Atletico Madrid 2.1, draw 3.5, Leicester 3.8. Anybody think that Leicester can get anything out of this? Because I've got a sneaky feeling that they will. Not enough to play it, but I'm not backing Atletico Madrid. Anybody think Leicester can get anything out of this, or you're playing the away win?
I don't think they can. I think it's all going to end here for Leicester City, which I said before, I don't think they're worthy of being on this level of football, really. They can't score. Atletico Madrid's only conceded twice in the last 9 games. I know they're going to go for it here. They're going to really try their hardest here, but that defense is really strong. It's probably one of the best in the world, maybe other than Juventus. I don't see it. I mean, you got to look at the fact that history speaks for itself. 68% of the teams that win 1-0 in the first leg have moved on to the second round. I think this is a 1-0 win, honestly. I don't think Leicester City can score. I really don't. I think they'll just play back Atletico, maybe get one on the counter. I'm not in love with this game. I like the other one more, but I really can't see Leicester City scoring, to be honest.
Yeah, would you play the Atletico Madrid win?
I think it's pretty fair, Natalie. I mean, I can get it on 5 times at, slightly above even. I mean, you look at the last 12 away, Atletico has not lost. So I feel like if you can get a draw, no bet, that might be the play. But I don't know. This isn't a game I'm in love with, but I just really don't think Atletico or Leicester can score here.
Yeah, draw, no bet, 1.5.
Maybe the under.
I looked at that one a little low there, so you've got to lay 100 to get 50.
Yeah, that's too low. So
yeah. It is low. What about you, Martin? What are your thoughts just on the outrights right now?
On the outrights, I'm leaning towards Atletico Madrid, maybe the draw, but more towards Atletico. I think they're just a vastly superior team to Leicester on paper. You put Antoine Griezmann up against Wes Morgan and Robert Huth. On paper, that just sounds like a total mismatch. His movement and intelligence and trickery should just be too much for them. They're good, but they're limited and slow defenders. And like Big Man said, they do just have the meanest defence. They've had the best defensive record in Spain for the last few seasons. They started off this season changing their tactics a bit and playing a bit more expansive football. But in recent times, they've gone back to this grinding out 1-0 wins, 2-0 wins. And they just have this philosophy of pressing hard and high all over the pitch, defending with 10 men behind the ball. I think Leicester will really struggle to get anything out of it. And I can see Atletico picking them off on the counter-attack. So I'm sort of looking at Atletico Madrid to win and the under 3.5 goals, and maybe with a small stake on the draw and under 3.5 goals just to cover myself.
Oh, okay, interesting. What about you, Alex?
I think that in the second part of the season, also in La Liga, also in Champions League, Atletico Madrid started to play really, really well. So I think that both our colleagues, Bigman and Martin, are really saying the right thing for this match. I think that Atletico Madrid will score in this match. So, and I don't see Leicester to do it 3 times in order for them to qualify. I don't know in terms of the winners market and in terms of goals what to say. What I know is that Atletico Madrid will qualify and will score. But more than that, I really don't have any feeling about it. Nothing from
so
this one.
As far as a bet, Alex, this is a pass for you.
Yeah, this is a pass for me.
All right. I'm leaning towards just the simple under 2.5 goals. 1.7 was really surprised by the value, but I don't know. I just don't know if I'm feeling confident. I think I'm really on the fence here. But I'm just worried that Leicester's going to pull a surprise. I just have a really sneaky feeling. Yeah. I agree that Atletico are the better team. On paper, they should win this. But, Leicester proved last season, and they're starting to look like the team from last season. But, they went on to win the Premier League. Who would have seen that?
But
and
Natalie,
that's
the problem at this point. Everyone knows what Leicester's all about. They're not going to sneak up on anyone at this point anymore. They had their moment in the sun. I think that was for them the climax of their football club. They're never going to get back to that point. And like Martin said, like everyone said, Atletico is just a more superior side. They have better players. Wes Morgan, Martin, isn't he injured? He may not play. I don't know.
Oh, right. Well, that's even more of a worry for them then. They've got the Polish guy, haven't they? Vasilevsky as their replacement, who's of a similar ilk. They just have big, sort of lumbersome defenders that are good in the air and good at battling for points in the Premiership. But when you come up against a sort of a tactical team like Atletico, who are really good playing the ball on the ground, I just think they'll struggle.
Yeah, whether he plays or not, I don't know that it really matters. They're just a much better team overall.
Yeah, Leicester winless in their last 3 games as well now. So Craig Shakespeare had that rejuvenating impact on them when he first took over and they were playing like the Leicester of last season. But even that seems to have fizzled out a little bit in recent weeks. So
they have been scoring though, and obviously these matches have been the matches before their Champions League quarterfinals. So it'll be interesting to see what they will be after the Champions League. Yes, big man.
Also, they looked. I don't know if anyone watched them over the weekend. They looked terrible on defense, particularly giving up that lead. I mean, I don't know what they were doing in that game. I guess they were looking forward a little bit, but yeah, I don't see it here. This would definitely be an Atletico outright for me.
Last season they had N'Golo Kante, who just made him look such a better side. As soon as you've taken Kante out, they've just been nothing like the team of last year, sadly.
Yeah, we've got Donny right side watching. Shout out to him. I was on his and Big Man show on Friday, which was lots of fun. So really enjoyed that. So shout out to Donny. So one thing, just to sum up here, Leicester versus Atletico, we're definitely thinking Atletico is the stronger side, and the word defense is definitely the key word here. So under 2.5 goals, under 3.5 goals, and both teams to score no. Atletico win to 0, something like that.